gifts. What was your favorite present?
The mama backpack.
You got a backpack?
A mermaid backpack.
A mermaid backpack. I love it. Do you like mermaids? You must like mermaids.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. Well, I'm glad you had a good birthday. So cute.
Oh, your book.
Is she still talking to us? No, you're like, we're done. Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. I love seeing everyone's collagen glow every week. I feel like when I first started Isogenics, I could tell like the Isogenics glow, and now it's like a whole new level glow, like incredible. Allison, you need to actually tell me more about your photos you shared today. Those were your legs. The pictures that you shared, that was your arm. Your elbow. Hold on, let me unmute you.
Yeah, it was my elbow. I need to put it on my stories. It's this right here.
A lighter elbow. Okay, so seriously, that was like a whole new color.
I know. Well, yeah, I mean, it's just my elbows have, you know, a lot of people have this like,
yeah,
but it like bounces back and it's like fuller and more hydrated now. So I know, it's funny.
Well, I noticed that, but I just was so blown away by the coloring.
Oh,
like you didn't get a spray tan, did you?
No, certainly no.
I was like, oh my word. So if you guys haven't seen that, I did a little thread in our business group. I would love to do a video of our team's collagen photos. And Allison posted hers and I was like, wait a second, I hadn't seen that photo yet. And it looked like she like just got back from vacation or got a spray tan.
No, I mean, that's hilarious. No, it was, yeah, it just totally happened. I mean, I knew, you know, I did all different parts of my body and I knew like my elbows would probably get better. I am going to share my screen so I can pull it up so you can see whoever wants to see it. Do you have, can you make it so I can?
There you go.
Cool. Thanks. Yeah, no, it's funny. Yeah. So for those of you who haven't seen the thread, you can actually grab a lot of, if you go here, right here, she has the collagen transformation pics. There's really good ones in here, you guys. So yeah, let's see. No, I did okay, that's funny. You said legs.
It looks like straight up and down. Legs.
I know. So this is my elbow. Look at how different though. I mean, Jake and I were, and you can see the mole is like right there. It's the same. Yep. It's just difference. So that's kind of funny.
She got a tan. I was like, she got a tan.
Oh yes, you know.
Allison, how did you think to take a picture of your elbow beforehand?
Right.
I don't know. I mean, watching the stuff in Collagen University, everyone was just saying like, and then, I mean, the Australians, there were some like comments in there about like really take all the parts of your body, you know, make sure you get your neck, all the things, you know. So your hands, I don't know. And Kathy Coover on like the pre-launch calls kept talking about her crepey skin. So that was like my joke when we were in Dallas was like my elbows are, you know, because Teresa Weston, she's like 26 and she's like, what's crepey skin? And I was like, look at this. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Danny, back of your legs. Ooh, yeah.
Danny has some butt shots that she probably won't share.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy, you guys, what we're seeing. So yeah, Josh Woods on our team, and he wants to post them on there. Gosh, I should show you guys. I am going to. Here, let me share again. He said, how do I get in? So I made sure, but look at this. This is like stretch marks. Look at that. I know. It's insane. And he's like so thrilled about it. So yeah, he was like, I want to share that everywhere. Oh man, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Good for him. I love it. All right, you guys, we get Allison tonight, and I'm so excited. You guys, what an honor it is to honestly just have her on our team and have her wisdom and the knowledge that she has. She absolutely loves systems and is such a master at it, something I am not. And so I'm excited for you guys to learn from her tonight, just some systems that she has put into place for herself and her team. And I know a few weeks back when she shared on talking about systems she has that she uses in her team, I don't even know. I think it was like a week later. I was like, wait, can you really do that call for us? So here we are. You guys have, if you can, please make sure that you have like a pen and paper out or pencil to take some notes. Otherwise, I know she has a website that she'll probably share with us too. So thank you so much, Allison.
Totally. Yes. Thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you everyone. It's so good to be here. And yeah, if you have a pen and paper, that's great. Otherwise, if you have, like a lot of times when we're, training new people, we just have them pull it up right there. It's funny. Now I'm admitting people from the waiting room. I wonder how, because am I the host now? It's fine.
No, I can do the waiting room. You're good.
Can you see? So you get a notice too. Are we co-hosts?
Yeah.
So I can ignore that. Okay, cool. I was like, I don't know if I can do both. Yeah, so no, seriously, you guys, so we often we'll like say, pull it up on your phone at the same time or pull it up on your computer at the same time. You can kind of be going side by side. And yeah, I mean, this really stems from, over the years, I mean, now Jake and I have been doing this 7 years, and it's crazy. I come from my first role out of college. One of my very first roles was in import process and system development. And, it's funny, I don't talk about that a lot, but developing processes, developing systems, throw a 1 in the chat if like you hear system and you're like, what is that? I don't even understand what I'm supposed to do. I don't get what they mean by system. Like I think about my operating system on my phone, like put a 1 in the chat if that's you, because it's okay if it is. I just really like to think of a system as like, it's a process, it's a method, it's a mode of operating so that you're operating in the same way no matter what, right? So we are all working to create time freedom or leverage or, all of the illustrations that show like if you can teach 10 people how to work 1 hour a day, that's like you working 10 hours. Well, you're not going to get there unless you have a system, unless you have a process or a way or a method to do it. And over the years, yes, Tia, exactly. Over the years, we, there have been PDFs floating around and there have been old websites and there have been different things. And I would say it was probably about 1.5 years ago. I just felt super compelled to take and create a website, very specifically brain dump of everything that had been floating around in my head that has worked for us or that we have seen work for other extremely successful people more successful than us, to really have a system. And the thing is, it's not the sort of thing that you can just take this week and and have it like your whole team gets it, right? Or everyone that you're working with gets it. It takes time, and it takes like the fruits of the labor of like really being consistent in your system over time. It does pay off when you have a system sort of culture. I remember Matt training on the 2-step system that Anna Richards had brought to the table, right? And I remember you guys being really excited about that. And nothing that we have out there is, a secret or special, or it's just the way that I have organized so that everything in my brain, if I were to go away tomorrow and go live on an island or something, it would still be there. People could still do. And so hopefully, and I'm going to show it to you guys. I'm going to start here with first off, and I want you guys to take it and use it as your own. And whether you want, we have a PDF version that people can print out. The problem with the PDF is it's always updating, right? I mean, it's always changing. We've even added things in since collagen. So a PDF is a hard copy. That's why we went with the website, because we're constantly adding new things to it. And it's a great way to really disseminate to a lot of people. I want you guys to think of your business as a virtual franchise. You have a franchise, and I want you to think of, say I have this location right here in Prior Lake, Minnesota, where I live. And I want the exact same handbook, the exact same system to be used by our team in Rapid City, South Dakota. And the same one used by our team in Phoenix, right? Jamie Peterman just enrolled someone in Phoenix tonight. And the same one by Teresa out in Washington, D.C., Virginia area, right? And then the same one, if you're so fortunate to have an international team, we need to have a system because, you know, how do all of the Target stores, honestly, you go into Target anywhere, you know what to expect, right? You know, that's why people love Target. They can be down in Florida on vacation, go into Target and know exactly what to expect. You know, and so if you are creating a team that isn't, you know, super right here with you, started the same day, been to the exact same events, you want to have a system that can duplicate. And, you know, it's really, I mean, these are all the reasons why it's so important to have a system, creating leverage, creating time freedom for yourself. Systems duplicate. Systems are the things that people are going to take and feel empowered. You know, the worst thing in network marketing is if you look at someone and you say, gosh, I can never do what they're doing, right? The system should take that away and empower them and teach them to fish. Okay. And Amanda is very, you know, she said she doesn't think about things this way, but she's very good at pointing us to isoproduct.com, pointing us to isogenicshealth.net, pointing us to all the different things, right? And that's using a system. So all we have done is taken and really, you know, I've gotten everything in my brain out into 4 steps. And this business, you guys, argue me if you'd like, come to me and say, no, I think there's a 5th step. I really believe everything falls into what I'm going to show you guys. And, you know, it's a place like we've been able to add the collagen scripts right in there. So it's out there. It helps people build their confidence and self-belief. So often the thing standing in people's way is themselves, right? They believe in the company, they believe in the comp plan, they believe in the products for sure, wholeheartedly, all of it. But if you can say, you know, gosh, we have this culture of duplication and we are cutting edge and we are professional. That is why having a system is so important. So what I'm going to show you is these 4 steps. And I'll go to the site right after this, but we have it out at leadersrisehere.com. And that every one of these 4 steps, and whether you want to take it and make it your own, or you just want to use it, however you want to do it is totally cool with us. So pre-enrollment, before someone enrolls. So if you're like, I don't have any team, like they're pre-enrollment, I'm getting started, you're going to focus on steps 1 and step 2. Generate interest, inviting and presenting. Okay. Everything falls from either generate interest, which is people coming to you, right? You're generating interest. You're out there drinking your hydrate and people are saying, what is that? You're out there posting on social media and people are coming to you and saying, I want some info. You're generating, and you're creating a transformation in your body that people genuinely are like, gosh, what are you doing? You have a pep in your step. I want to know more. And then inviting and presenting. So that's going out, right? So attraction marketing, kind of that pull, is generate interest. Push, or that more offensive approach, going and finding people and asking them to take a look, that's inviting and presenting. Okay. And so much of what we have out there, we've taken from Say, Share, Do, right? The company rolled out Say, Share, Do, if you remember that. You know, the different scripts that we've had from the company, like Hillary Courtney's collagen script is out here, because instead of just having to constantly search a Facebook group for it, I just wanted it in the spot under inviting and presenting under the collagen section, you'll see. And then post enrollment. So after someone has enrolled, then you can focus on get paid and get your team paid, right? So that's the comp plan. That's helping others. That's going manager, director, executive. That's creating consultants, you know, getting paid, getting them paid, and then retention. So, you know, we acquire this business, you guys, so often we complicate it. We acquire customers on the left, and then we help develop them into consultants and beyond on step 3. And then we retain customers and we retain builders. And that is the entire business. Okay. So I'm going to go out to the website. You're welcome to as well, or you can just watch and go out there later if you want. Why is it not letting me out of here? There we go. Okay. Okay. So leadersrisehere.com. Here we are. And you will see, I mean, Jake and I have our short little 2-minute videos all over the whole thing. So the information is all here. These videos, they just go to YouTube. They're usually about 2 minutes long. Here we're welcoming people to the website, kind of what they can expect, the 4 steps. This first page, if you want a Word doc or a PDF, you can print it right here. Some people like to have a printed handbook. I will tell you, I just updated with the collagen scripts. They're not in the Word document yet. So you're not always getting, I mean, I work hard to keep them updated, but like things change so frequently, little tweaks here and there. So the collagen isn't in the Word doc yet. And then the new associate interview, right? So this first page, these are like bare bones, like people, if you're getting started, if you want to print it, then do the new associate interview with someone, create your conviction statement, you know, and I could spend an hour training on each of these things because there's so much that goes into, you know, the long-term building of an Isagenix business. And then the initial consult, which is like, if someone is just like, okay, I'm talking to someone, like, what am I going to do? That's the initial consult. And these are all docs that open up as a Word doc or PDF. So then we're going to go into the 4 steps. So step 1, generate interest. So literally, you guys, this whole thing is 7 steps. And you could spend some really solid time in here. And if you have a new person starting, you could say, hey, you know, go just check out generate interest. Like, we're going to focus this week on you getting, you know, you get really good at using the products, transforming with IsaBody. They're usually already done with 1 and 2. And when I'm doing a 3-way call with someone and they're launching their business, I literally pull this up. I pull this up right here. I go through with them, you know, I say, okay, we're going to start with this week. Identify your avatar. Okay. So that is exactly who's your ideal customer. Who do you want to be in business with? Make 10 to 15 character, you know, so we'll do that. We'll sit down and I'll say, great, you're already doing 1 and 2. Have you signed up for IsaBody yet? This is how you do it. And then we start talking about their avatar. And then I say, okay, and then I want you to work on your story. And you guys, it literally goes right to the Isagenix story template. So I'm not like recreating the wheel. It's really just a place that I have found it's sequential, and it allows people to say, okay, we're going to focus on, you could literally do like a 4-week series with your new person and say, okay, this week we're going to focus on generating interest, right? And then I also like that step 5, you guys, post on social media, is one part of one of the steps. And so often I want you to drop a 2 in the chat if you have people who are building this business with you and the only thing that they're doing is posting on social media. Drop a 2 in the chat. Or if you've ever found yourself doing that, where that's the only thing that you have been doing. Okay. Because, and I like for people to think of this, right? Social media is, I mean, it's so powerful. People, you know, excel at it beyond. Amanda excels at it beyond. Danny Leverson, Jamie Taylor. I mean, you guys are wizards at it. It is one spoke of the wheel. And I like for people to see that because, you know, there's so much more than just posting and praying and just hoping that it works, right? But if someone's getting started, you can literally say, okay, I want you to go out here, look for the sample social media posts. These are all just little 2-minute videos. These little ones, they're just 2 minutes. If they want to watch, you know, they can also just kind of figure it out as they go. And then okay, now they're getting back to me. How do I take the conversation from online to offline? Why is it important? Why do we have to get offline as quickly as possible instead of going back and forth with questions and answers? Okay. When setting the appointments, this is it all the way down to, I have these 2 options available. Okay. And book those appointments. Then, you know, oh, sorry, I wanted to go back to 1. We'll go back to 1. Then, so the other part of generate interest is really use the products, share your story, post on social media. And then when people are asking you, what is Isagenix or what do you do? These are frameworks to help you come up with what those answers are, because you want to be able to speak with posture and confidence and say exactly what it is that you do and exactly what it is that Isagenix is to draw them into the conversation. So generate interest is all about drawing them in, right? People are coming to you. The other thing that I love about having the 4 steps is that when you're working with someone, you're coaching them, or for yourself, if you're coaching yourself right now and you're like, where am I stuck? You could really look at and say, gosh, which one of these am I good at? And which one am I where do I need to improve? Maybe you're so good. Some people build empires on generated interest. Literally, that's what they do. But they don't really work to get their people paid, or they don't retain people, Some people are not as good at attracting people in, but they're really good at step 2, right? Inviting people to take a look. So now we're going to go there. This is inviting people to take a look, inviting and presenting. And here is that wonderful 16-minute video that Emily Vavra did about mastering the art of inviting. And I will tell you guys, for my early days, she would train at Super Saturdays and she would use phrases, and those phrases have stuck with me forever, right? I thought of you because, or if I could show you a way to ... would you be open to taking a look, right? And so again, you're telling your new person, or for yourself, you have your avatar, exactly the traits that you're looking for. And then you're going to go in and you're going to, what to say when inviting. Okay. What to say when inviting. These are phrases that came straight from Say, Share, Do. Okay. So the company put these out, Say, Share, Do, but exactly what to say when inviting, and when they say yes, and then getting them on the call. And I also put, now I have to just move this. I also put, and you can kind of understand, as you go through the collagen scripts right here. So if someone is like, okay, what do I do for collagen? I just want to share it. Literally, there's these 2 options. This is the one from Hillary Courtney that I know is working for so many. This one is from Zach and Eden that goes back and forth and is working for so many. Teresa Weston just used this on someone and enrolled them in about 2 to 3 minutes, literally. And then she can go show that person, oh yeah, this is what you do. You want to get it paid for? This is what you do. Okay. And you'll notice that they are super casual. And Zach is super intentional to say, think you'd love it. Not, I think you'll love it. Just think you'd love it. Or want to see some pics. Super intentional with, just sales psychology built in. So when you're thinking about using the stuff, like really try this, really try it, really test it. And if you're going to give this stuff a go, give it some solid time. Okay. And then, they're like, oh yeah, I actually have a 2-minute video. Want me to drop it in here? Yes, for sure. Here's the video. Then you can go back and forth, right? And I know this is best case scenario. They're going to go back and forth. Of course, situations are going to arise where you're like, well, they actually said this, or they actually said this. And that's why we plug into all of these calls, right? And then really, then there's also, they go into, and you can do this. You could literally, use if you like the Hillary Courtney one, you could use that. And then you could go into this once they've enrolled. Would it be okay if I added you to our Facebook group? Awesome. Would it excite you to earn $250 just for sharing with 2 of your friends? I have a 3.5-minute video. Want me to drop it in here? How much would excite you? And if they're like 2,000, if I could show you a way to earn $2,000 by referring this product, you'd be excited to learn? And then you can book the Zoom and do it, right? So that is just an example with collagen, and I will tell you this inviting right here, we have the presentations on how to walk through if someone is open to enrolling. Okay, the roadmap to enrollment. And this is, taken from a whole bunch of, Sonia Mahfouz has some stuff from her initial consult, Say, Share, Do. This is all it's supposed to really be condensed here for you, walking through all of the steps. This document, when I'm getting on a call with someone, I literally pull it up still. If I'm the person doing the 3-way call, if I'm doing it, I literally pull it up every time. And I walk through and I use, and I get them to say, based on their goal, and then I share a story, and then I give the options right here. Okay, so I walk through my best recommendation, the value pack, the premium pack, and the basic pack, and then I walk through who do you know. Okay, and it goes through everything right here for you. Then additional training on inviting. If you guys want to go back, I'm just going to say, if you want to go back and look at me as a hot mess my first year, seriously, this is me. We don't need to hear it, but these are look at this. These are examples. These are actual examples that I sent out my first year. Okay. So, I mean, chiropractors, people, so exactly what I did, because people constantly are asking. And so I compiled like 14 examples and I put them into a training. Okay. So those are there. I'm going to pause and look in the chat quick because I can't see it with that open. How's everyone doing? Okay. Okay, good. Yes. Okay, good. Okay, I'll keep going and then there will be time for questions if you guys have it. Let me do this. Well, let me pause for questions. Let me pause here, actually. I'm gonna pause for questions. Are there questions before? Because that's the first half. So that's, you're gonna generate interest and you're inviting people to take a look. Yes, you're welcome, Christy. Thank you. Okay, okay. I'll keep going. Hold on. Okay. Okay, so then step 3, you guys, get paid and get your team paid, right? So good. This is exactly what I have been doing since the beginning. I mean, I can picture old consultants that I would sit down across from and, you know, have the getting paid conversation. Okay, so this is first thing you're going to want to do is connect with your mentor and complete the new associate interview. Okay, and just so you know, the new associate interview that we use is it's a compilation of the 6 best questions I've been using. I mean, I used to use Kathy Coover's. I've used the ones over the years. This, to me, I think some of it, I saw Sydney Litch train on this on one of Megan Marie's calls. I mean, I've just been gathering stuff over the years. In my mind, if you can get these 6 questions answered from everyone, and, you know, my best homework for you coming off of tonight is to take and do the new associate interview actually as a conversation with all of your partners so that you know where they are for 2021 and you can go and you can support and you can run with them. We've actually just been doing this within our team over the past couple of weeks, and these conversations are powerful. And I will send it. I will say, hey, you know, fill this out and then get back to me with some times when we could get on a call for 20 minutes. It only takes about 20 minutes to talk through it. Okay. And so, and the cool thing is you can literally take this, you can copy the link and you could put the link right here into a text or a message and say, this is the form, check out the 6 questions. It'll only take us about, you know, I don't like them to just fill it out and send it back. I'd rather we verbally talk through it. And so that's what I talk about doing, have a discussion. Okay. Then it's learning the comp plan. Here's tons of videos. These are our favorites, right? If you like Eric Coover's comp plan videos, if you like the pencil pitch, that's Susan Miller. Russell, I heard you're working on that right now. That's so awesome. You know, it's a good place to understand the comp plan and then take and reach Crystal Executive as quickly as possible. And the cool thing is, if you have someone that's getting started, you can say, hey, my goal for you is to reach Crystal Executive as quickly as possible. And you can show them this can be validation for you. It's out here on this website. Like, you should be working towards executive, right? Not just because I'm saying it, but because it's what we do. It's what we do. It's the system. It's the standard. And then have the getting paid conversation. So this I think comes from Susan Sly, if I'm right. You know, in a few weeks, forward speak to them, you are going to feel amazing. And people are going to notice that there's something different about you. They're going to ask what you are doing. At that point, you have 3 options. 1, you can refer them to me and I'll take good care of them just like I am with you. 2, I can show you how to enroll them on Isogenics. You'll earn some fun referral bonuses. Or 3, think about that one bill that keeps you up at night. For some people, it's a credit card bill. For others, it's a car payment or a daycare bill. What is it for you? And then just sit and listen and say, a lot of them come with, you know, they come with debt or school student loans. I hear a lot, daycare. If I can show you how to significantly supplement your income and help with that one bill. I have been building this business for however long, and the supplemental income has helped me too. If you're brand new, you can say, I'm working with someone who has been building this business for so long. You can say, I'm working with my mentor, Danny Leverson, who has been doing this for 7 years. And what she has been able to create is, so you can use someone else's story with pretty much everything we have in here. I also think it's totally okay to forward speak. I mean, when I was 2 months in, I would say I've only been doing this for 2 months, but I am so confident that this is going to help me leave corporate America, that this is going to be the thing that frees me from corporate life. And I would say that to people. I would look them in the eye and say that, which is basically this conviction statement here. Yeah. Yeah, totally. Yes. And then draw it out. Okay. And then plug them in and help them rank advance. And I truly believe plugging people in is one of the keys, right? And I talk exactly here about how do you plug people in? What does that look like? A 3-way phone call, promoting events, right? Eric Worre talks about it in his book. Facebook groups, team calls, opportunity calls. This is a training I did almost a year ago now, but almost exactly to the day, on edification and what that really looks like. You know, I mean, when you can edify the person that you're getting them on a call with, some of this comes from a David Wood training, some of this comes from a Zach Slobin training. You know, when you can really edify and understand the importance of the 3-way call. You know, my first weekend, Amanda got me on a call with Julie Coughlin, and she edified Julie. Oh, you're going to love her. She's just like you. I hear, you know, you guys are so similar, and she comes from corporate and she's a mom. You know, that's edification. Those are all little things. They're like the X factors that will help you as you grow, really. Okay. And then step 4 is retention. And retention looks, you know, it looks like these ways. It looks like happy customers, making sure you're doing these things. It looks like getting people's products paid for. If someone is cycling once a week, making $216 a month, they're never going to turn off their auto ship. Like, who would ever, you know, maybe they'll just get free collagen forever, right? You don't know, but it's, you know, helping people get paid, and then also duplication. This, I think, is a training I did on duplication, recognition, and then community and events. And I mean, if you can really, I mean, these are the different ways that, and look here, I have to update this to be the social palette. This is just outdated. Things change all the time, right? But I'll do that tonight. I'll make sure that's updated. So, I mean, that is really what I have. I think under additional resources, I have some other book ideas, even international, you know, some other overcoming objections trainings, you know, different things that you can take a look at. Okay. Hopefully this link is actually good. No, have to do something with that link. That's pretty much what the website is, you guys. So my best advice for you, because that's a lot, and it was more to show you what's available out there to you than to like train on each thing. But my best advice for you is to take some time and really dig into it. It's, you know, this business is like mastering about 6 or 7 steps. It's not like rocket science. It's not like going to medical school. It's not, you know, it's really, you know, things that you can get really good at, and you want to get really good at, you know, inviting, presenting, generating interest, you know, drawing out the comp plan for people, dreaming big with them, sharing with conviction. And if you can really do that, I believe you're going to be able to grow, and I believe you're going to be able to show other people how to grow too. So I will stop now for questions and see if anyone has anything else that they need, but I hope it's helpful. Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Yeah. If anyone has a question, feel free to unmute yourself too and just hop right in. I think we're good.
Okay.
Yay.
Great. Glad it made sense.
Yeah. So much for that. And I know that you've spent a lot of time updating it, like you said, over the years. It's because you've had how long? How long have you had that website?
I mean, I would say summer of 19 is when I really started to. So it'll probably a year and a half. Yeah. I mean, we've had other iterations over there, but this, I mean, yeah, to really be putting a stake in the ground with it has been about a year and a half.
Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. All right, you
Oh,
guys,
see
well,
you.
happy Sunday. Yeah, thank you so much. And yeah, we will definitely be diving more into that website. And I just appreciate you, Allison, sharing that. And of course, the time that you go into not just creating it, but updating it along the way. So, and sharing it over and over.
Yeah,
All right.
for sure. Sean, I'm glad that you're joining. It looks like you're brand new. So you're going to do awesome.
Thank you. I'm so excited.
I love
Yeah,
it.
Excited to see you guys
absolutely.
now.
Yeah, that's great. Good. Okay.
All right, you guys. One more thing, actually. So this next week, who has spring break starting the 6th, like Saturday the 6th? Is it just like here?
Nope, here, White Bear is.
White Bear is? Literally? Okay. Well, hey, we are having our call on Thursday this week because I was just assuming more people had it. So our call is going to be on Thursday this week. It is push week. Christine is going to go over how she gets ready, how her team gets ready, and it is full on push week for her team as well. So it's right in the middle of it all. And then we will roll right into that throughout the rest of the week as well. So it'll be a good midweek point for push week for you guys, but also a good time to just jump in and learn more about how she gets her team ready for that. So, all right. Have a great night, you guys. Thanks again.
Yes. Bye, everyone. Yes. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, ladies.